able to get away from him. Very good standing up now. And he gets a hold of you. You're Phil. He has a different kind of wrestling. His submissions are fucking insane, too. He's just got a vice grip, man.
I know.
Because when I would stand next to him in the octagon when he was the 55-pound champion, I'd be like, how?
Yeah.
How do you weigh 55? That doesn't even make any sense. You're 190 pounds right now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. If I put you on a scale, you weigh 190. If Ian Garry can get off sharp combinations early, he could stun him.
Yeah.
Because Ian can move. He's fast as and he's super accurate. And the way he throws his strikes is like real clean.
Yeah.
No fat in his move. Pop, pop.
Yeah.
Everything's like, pop, pop. Yeah, he's not like a physically overpowering guy. It's technique. His technique is sharp.
Do really good, and the good guys get to do both. Like if I can grab you and move you really easy, I'll feel really strong. If you grab me and I feel like a rock, I'll feel really strong. And I think that some people do both of those really well, and then some people do one or the other really well. But those types of guys, like the Islams, they do both really good.
Has Ian?
Honestly, I think I am the best fighter in the world right now. That's why it's gonna be a bad day for Dustin. He's have problem with the wrestlers always, and I will give him the problem.
Is Ian any different than your past opponents? Because obviously he's very tall, he's very rangy, he can make the fight slow if he wants to. What do you make of his skill set?
His skills, I just have to run in this camp too much because I have to follow him because he runs too much, I know his game plan. We always see his fight and he has same style always. But I will try to catch him, take him down, just what I did with my all opponents.
He's done a lot of his camp, obviously, with Charles Oliveira. He's trained a lot. Is there anything Charles can tell him about you that you're worried about?
Yeah, Charles is going to teach him how to tap fast. That's it.
Makhachev is so good. He's so good that he head kicked Alexander Volkanovski in the rematch, submitted Dustin Poirier. He's a monster. When he gets guys on the ground, he just crushes them. And you could argue that he's dealing with a deeper talent pool. His weight class is, in my opinion, the most talent-rich weight pool in the sport.
Fighting is competitive engagement against Islam Makhachev currently represents one of professional combat sports' most formidable examinations. Repeatedly, competitors enter the octagon demonstrating tactical preparation only to
JDM needed to keep space, but not be too heavy when he attacked. Because, that was the same thing with me. Like, I thought about it so much before and during the fight that if I would dig down and really try to get off combos, that he was going to grab my leg. I knew he was,
Hey, see, Islam came, he did work. I knew that it could go that way. But, he made it look easy. It is what it is. I expected that, and now we expect what's next. The message is Islam knows, he knows how much I love him. And so it's what brothers do. Brothers make each other rich, like Mike Tyson said. So let's go. Let's get that work.
Salam alaikum.
Islam, you want to do your video? Right, come on, we got to go. This is what we don't want.
Nevertheless, Makhachev's contemporary competitive standing was not developed instantaneously under Khabib Nurmagomedov's exclusive supervision. Makhachev progressively transformed into one of mixed martial arts' most comprehensively developed competitors, systematically refining every technical component toward competitive perfection. Approaching his highly anticipated championship engagement, fighters and analytical specialists are reiterating why competing against Makhachev potentially represents the sport's most demanding competitive challenge. This reality manifested distinctly during his recent competition, where Jack Della Maddalena directly experienced Makhachev's persistent methodological approach. The defending welterweight champion approached competition intending to present formidable opposition through exceptional boxing technical proficiency, ultimately experiencing complete technical dismantlement by Makhachev's strategically executed takedown sequences, clinch manipulation, consistent jab application, and relentless pressure strategy that restricted Della Maddalenna's offensive creativity. Each tactical adjustment generated immediate technical counterresponse, rendering offensive.
Islam was just landing these brutal calf kicks on everyone, and it became a narrative of the fight. I think he landed 10 for 10 calf kicks. What was your reaction as you saw those calf kicks come through? And I guess we saw reduced movement from Jack, and he looked like he was uncomfortable. Is that the key reason that was happening, in your opinion, those calf kicks sort of taking impact a little bit into the fight?
Yeah, I think they definitely, like, obviously, I don't know if you've ever been kicked in the calf, but it's not
Terrible.
It's not a very fun experience. But
I mean, Israel redid the whole game just based off calf kicks, right? Like we saw the impact it have. Yeah.
So the game plan was to be further away than that range, probably, and then switching stances a lot. And I think when the lead leg gets compromised early, and it kind of like hurt the game plan a little bit in terms of stance switching and stuff like that. So I commend them on their game planning against us. You know, they'd clearly like studied a lot of tape and looked at, you know, they had an answer for the head hands defense, you know, with the head kicks and stuff like that.
Islam Makhachev subsequently confirmed competition progression precisely replicated predetermined strategic framework developed collaboratively with coaching staff under Khabib Nurmagomedov's direction. The established tactical approach prioritized lower body striking, targeting the lead leg immediately preceding double leg takedown execution whenever Della Maddalena modified his stance positioning. Makhachev additionally prepared comprehensively for opponent ground engagement.
A lot of kicks. What was the game plan that you prepared for with the team to come in there?
This is exactly the game plan, you know. I just told some in the podcast. You can see in the Dana Instagram what we did, the drills inside the locker room. I kick the calf. When he changed the stand, I go the double. Like he even not like sprawl, you know, because this is the plan. And in the ground, we know what he have to some sprawl, couple things, and I just block them then and make this easy, you know.
Where did he rank in terms of challenges from opponents?
He's good. He's striking good. If I go with him crazy, what he want to go crazy in the striking, and that's it, you know. But my corners told me, hey, just don't go crazy. Shoot. Hold him in the ground. Make him tired, you know. He's dangerous, but I know everybody, you know, he's the one of the best boxer. I can box with him, but why I have to make this hard, you know? I just choose, and I say the all fight week, I make it easy. I will take him down, hold him, you know. And everybody know this, my plan, you know.
Islam Makhachev's competitive success substantially derives from the exceptionally rigorous training environment characterizing his preparation methodology. Makhachev identifies his training collective as comprising 60 to 80 elite-level professional competitors, establishing competitive intensity atmosphere rarely replicated throughout alternative training facilities. Each training session transforms into high-stakes competitive engagement as all participants attempt measuring themselves against championship-caliber athletes, including...
But I think the competition inside the gym, you know? We have, like, I know everybody have good gym, good coaches, but no much people have sparring partners like us.
Yeah.
We have, like, our gym, maybe 70 people, 80 people. All like, you know, hard to work, you know, not some, it's all professional fighters, like 60, 70 people, and everybody want to show you something, you know, to beat Islam. They want to beat Omar because they are UFC fighters. You know, the competition inside the gym.
Much of this competitive mentality originates directly from Khabib Nurmagomedov's personal methodology and leadership, exemplifying elite mixed martial arts training philosophy while systematically implementing this framework throughout his entire organizational structure. Under Khabib's organizational direction, competitive shortcuts remain completely absent, and recovery periods prove exceptionally rare. When competitors anticipate rest days or diminished training intensity, Khabib Nurmagomedov characteristically implements contrary programming, compelling athletes.
It's very hard. When Khabib with us in the camp, you don't have too much options, you know. Today, honestly, we start to, like, with the team, we start one guys to go Khabib, maybe tomorrow sparring, we can some rest, some rest.
Yeah.
Okay, you just go to the light and do like 30 minutes running.
Yeah.
Okay, like easy training, you know.
Yeah.
But when we came to the gym, 12 rounds is the boxing bags, and after everybody run, it's not easy, you know.
Damn.
And tomorrow 10 in the morning we have sparring. This guy, he don't know is other way. Just one way, hard work.
This organizational commitment has directly translated into octagon dominance, as elite-level championship competitors have repeatedly failed achieving victory outcomes. This principle proved definitively true regarding Alexander Volkanovski, extensively recognized as featherweight division's greatest competitor, known for exceptional competitive intelligence, relentless offensive pace, and championship-caliber credentials. Volkanovski experienced this reality directly. Following their initial competitive engagement, analytical consensus anticipated continued parity. Nevertheless, Makhachev identified vulnerability, executing finish through perfectly timed striking technique and securing one of his career's most remarkable knockout achievements. This established definitive evidence that Makhachev preparation requires confronting comprehensive technical sophistication, encompassing wrestling and formidable striking capability. Makhachev's relentless pressure manifested equally evident during his competition against Dustin Poirier, extensively seasoned competitor having competed against sport's absolute elite opposition. Following facial lacerations sustained during competition, conventional expectations suggested Makhachev would moderate intensity. Instead, Makhachev channeled injury-related frustration into intensified offensive execution. Makhachev denied Poirier recovery opportunity, systematically re-established dominance parameters, and ultimately secured fight-ending submission conclusion. This demonstrated definitive principle. Regardless of Makhachev's physical damage status, he maintains psychological equilibrium, tactical flexibility, and continuous proximity to decisive victory achievement. Charles Oliveira entered Makhachev competition while maintaining one of lightweight division's most exceptional competitive trajectories. The Brazilian had systematically eliminated elite-tier opposition, maintained UFC submission and finishing records, and multiple observers had declared him lightweight division's greatest competitor. Against Makhachev, this momentum experienced complete cessation. Islam systematically secured takedown position with relative ease, systematically neutralized his opponent's advanced jiu-jitsu proficiency, and completely controlled every competitive phase. Subsequently, Islam precisely executed arm triangle choke submission to secure championship belt and definitively establish dominance. This singular dominant performance accomplished championship acquisition, GOAT debate assertion, and divisional supremacy establishment. These commanding performances motivate Dan Thomas's conviction that Islam Makhachev warrants substantially greater recognition.
We always talk about, Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre, Habib, and we tend to forget about guys like Islam. They just kind of sneak under the radar quietly and create this aura about them. And then when you really dissect what it is, and you go, wow, it's pretty impressive. It's really impressive. And, and I'm willing to say that his strength of schedule coming up was even pretty deep, was stacked, more so than other guys. So when you talk about not only just like his winning streak, like not just his title run, but his winning streak, like when you talk about guys like, he was just smashing really good guys easily on the way up, like Thiago Moises. Like Thiago Moises at that time, like it's easy to look at where Thiago is today, but at that time, Thiago Moises was really good. And like a lot of the guys that he was beating on the way up were in their primes, and he made it look easy.